Hi, if you're new to our channel, thanks so much for joining us. Make sure that you hit the like and subscribe button below. If you've been following us for a while, welcome back. Well, I guess welcome back to me. I just had a baby. Baby's doing well. She's about 5 weeks now. And I'm ready to go. Actually, I never stopped. I know I said in another video I'm going to take 2 whole months off, but 2 days after giving birth, an excellent opportunity came up for some creative financing deals, and of course I did it. So still haven't had my maternity leave yet, but that's just the nature of the beast when you're a business owner. So my name is Ashley with Jackson Innovates. I invest in real estate with my husband. We got serious about it about 6 months ago when we found out about wholesaling. If you want to know more about the backstory and all of that good stuff, I'll put it in the description below. It has over 1,000 views on it, so it must be pretty good. So I just want to give an update video for all of you guys who are just starting in wholesaling and real estate and you're trying to figure out how you're going to make this your career, or how you can just really start moving forward with the snowball effect. And I just want to kind of share our testimony so far and what we've done. So I was a school principal, as you all know, for a while, and because of some discriminatory actions from my principal, she pretty much threatened my career. And after spending tens of thousands of dollars on my education, I became an assistant principal at the early age of 28, and now being in my mid-30s, that's all I've ever done. So it just says a lot about my work ethic and how much I had dedicated. And I moved to a new district, and I found that I was pregnant right when I was, around the time that I was hired, and my boss was not happy about it. And she pretty much told me, either you quit and resign, or I'm going to ruin your career. And I get it. It was stressful. Her school was failing. She probably felt like I knew that I was pregnant when I got hired. I really didn't. Anyway, all of that to say, that's what pushed me to really pursue wholesaling. I really was given no choice. So October 29th, I resigned from my career as a school principal, and I had no choice. I had to make this wholesaling thing work. So we got our first wholesale deal done in September. And that's when I knew I could do it. I'm like, okay, all you got to do is get that first deal done, and I got it done. So I'm like, I know I can do this. I know I have it down. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of hustle. Like there's no downtime. You have to be your own assistant, your own secretary, your own real estate agent, your own acquisitions officer, your own, what else do you have to do? Figuring out escrow and title, and just teaching yourself so much stuff that you just don't know. I literally had to learn an entire new career just in a matter of a few days, really. So anyway, I just want to take you guys on a timeline really quickly. I'm talking fast because my baby is nursing, and she's probably going to start crying soon to be nursed. So wholesaling. Again, I started my first wholesale deal and finished it in September 2018. October 2018 is when I was asked to either resign or have my career ruined. I chose to resign in case I ever needed to fall back on going back to being an assistant principal after I had the baby, because clearly being pregnant was a crime. That wholesale deal, I just went to YouTube University. I went to my local RIAs. I reached out for assistance. Nobody really helped us, but that's okay. YouTube was a lot of help, and we got it done. We got that deal done. And then we kind of like plugged ourselves into the local real estate scene or whatever. Not too much because we had 2 children and I was super pregnant, but as much as we could. And from there, we started to gain a lot of respect from our peers. We went crazy on the marketing. Marketing is kind of my thing. I had no idea, right, that I was that great at marketing because I'd never done it before. I am really good at marketing. So the phones kept ringing. Deals kept pouring in, so we got really good at this local wholesaling thing, especially in Houston. It was just a hot market at the time. I wouldn't say it's easy to get deals, but the cost per deal was less than what it might be in other cities. And I'll do a tutorial on what that means. But pretty quickly, it just means how much money do I have to spend in marketing before I get leads that end in closing deals. After we started locally wholesaling, we started working with realtors. We had a wholesale deal with a realtor that went really well, and we figured out that realtors who are also investors, those are the only realtors I would deal with, who are also investors, they come across some pretty good deals, or they have some buyers that are already lined up and ready to purchase. So we kind of stretched ourselves there, and this was in November 2018. Then December 2018, we pushed ourselves to start doing virtual wholesaling. Now that I'm doing the dates, I can't believe we really quickly, like, really pushed ourselves. But yes, December 2018, we pushed ourselves to begin virtual wholesaling. And so we started doing some deals in Ohio, South Carolina, North Carolina, Indiana. We just started pushing ourselves, and we started closing deals virtually, which is a whole other hustle in itself, right? Because you have to create this entire team within a matter of weeks and get it sold and find new buyers and find people to go take a look at it and contractors. It's a lot of work, but I guess I kind of like it. I guess being a school principal, you're so used to working, doing so much and going above and beyond and being underappreciated and nobody even taking a second glance at all the behind the scenes work that gets done, that you just have a crazy work ethic, and thank God for it, because it's helped us propel ourselves. Okay, so then after December and January, we started, we had saved enough money from wholesaling that we wanted to start buy and holds. So we used cash to purchase a property. Actually, we purchased 2 properties, and then we used cash from wholesaling to renovate those properties for rent. After that, and those 2 properties were in Ohio. We're in Texas, in case you didn't know. So once we got those renovated, my husband and I literally went up there while I was pregnant with our 2 kids, and we got those, well, one of the houses done in maybe like 2 or 3 weeks. And then after that, we got it rented out to a renter, and we started our first, I guess, attempt at buy and hold and having cash flow. And the great thing about that is we paid cash for those houses. We paid cash for the renovation. So all the rent money that we get goes straight to our pocket. It is nice. I love the first of the month. So we started the renovations at the end of December, and by February 1st, we had a renter in there. See, I'm looking at that. So then we became landlords. And then, you know, we kept doing our wholesaling thing. We got a little bit more into the JVs. What else did we do? Oh, so then, what month is that? In March or April 2019, we had an opportunity to take over a mortgage subject to. And again, you had to reteach all of ourselves. We're stretching ourselves. We've never done it before, learning, reaching out. This time I did get a lot of help from some Facebook groups that I plugged into. And anytime I had questions, you know, these people were there for me to walk me through it. I'm so grateful. And so we acquired a property subject to. If you don't know what that is, I'm going to do another video for that later. Just check back in and I'll put the link into this video once I finish that video. Subject to, we acquired the property. We found an excellent closing title company who also had a lawyer who happened to be an investor who invested in subject to. And we immediately sold that property maybe 2 weeks later with owner financing. So I had to teach myself all about owner financing. And in Texas with the Dodd-Frank Act, it really gets tricky and sticky. But again, being a former educator, I was happy to learn. I enjoy learning. I feel like I'm talking so fast, but I want to get everything in. And so we just closed on that owner finance. You probably see it back here in the background. I like my checklist and my to-do list to keep myself on point. And so now we are acquiring a property in South Carolina that we're going to renovate for Airbnb. So we're going to start doing short-term rentals. This particular property happens to be near a huge water park that they just opened in the city. It's the only one in the city. And then they also have like NASCAR races there. It's close to Myrtle Beach. So we think it'd be a great place for Airbnb. Plus it's cash again, you know, so. So we've only been in this industry for about 6 months. 6 months. That's it. And in 6 months, we've been able to really stretch and grow ourselves to touch a little bit of everything in this industry. Wholesaling locally, virtual wholesales, JVing, rehabbing, doing a renovate to rent, becoming a landlord, getting into creative finance, and now short-term rentals. We did all of this in like 6 months because we work hard. We don't make excuses. And I'm telling you guys, and I never try to push religion on anybody, because I don't really consider myself religious, you know, more spiritual. I know that there's a God, but I'm telling you, there is something about prayer. I'm telling you. And if you don't want to call it prayer, then just call it speaking things out loud or speaking into the universe. But I'm telling you, when you speak it, the universe hears it and it makes it happen. My husband and I, we pray aloud every single morning together. And our business, you know, our family is always included, but we are specific. Father, I want to help us close more deals so that we can help others, so that we can be blessings to others. Father God, we ask that you pour into us so that we can pour into others and give us overflow. And we've been able to do just that in helping homeowners get their homes sold quickly, or in helping people become homeowners with us selling with owner financing. Okay, so my sister and my aunt just arrived right in the middle of the video, but I hope I gave you enough information. And if not, please leave your comments and questions below, but make sure you subscribe and like. And my family's here. Oh, that's the world champion of public speaking. So if you haven't checked out her video yet, I'll put the link down there and you get a chance to hear this wonderful, award-winning, just visited 6 of the 7 continents in the last 6 months, champion of the universe. Okay, anyway, you guys have a great day. Take care of yourselves.